Hey there, this is an instruction video to get the backend done quickly. Let's just go straight to the facts. You have to go to console.cloud.google.com/home. I think that you might already have something in here. If you don't, we can talk about it. You have to create an account and add a billing account so that it can actually work. Once you do that, you get access to a dashboard where you can click this little option up here, and that lets you access the projects you own. Well, um, for example, this is a project I don't own, but that I administer. This is what we would like to do with your project. We would hit here, new project, and we would name the project. Let's say it's okay, it's my project, just generic. We have to this is a unique name, so you have to think what you want it to be called. I'll recommend you a single word. Something like this also works, and then that's it. Uh, I have a single developer account. I haven't built an organization profile, um, so you might not have anything either there. So we go ahead and we create a project. It is going to take a little bit. What you see here is a small project that I run my tests on my server. It's supposed to be free, but sometimes I get these really small charges that I suspect have to do with the change of values between US pesos and dollars. When this is created, I should have access to it in this little bar. It takes a little while because it's an entire a collection of permissions, access structures, whatnot, that is going to be created as a folder for us. Let's keep on waiting. Okay, I will pause until this is done. Okay, so we finished. Um, you can see it's done, and I can hit select project, and this is a brand new project. Now we have to go to I am an admin. Perhaps you might have to go to billing to set something up if you haven't. But if you have at least one other project with billing activated, that should not be a subject. And once you arrive to your project, you want to add an additional person. So you're going to hit grant access. This person is actually going to be me and then beyond. And well, as documentation says, we're going to like assign the role of this person. I'm sorry, these principles. Admin. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what's going on. It seems like frozen. Oh, okay, there we go. And I mean, so it's just a long. Okay, let me take a quick look at my role because there's so many of them. Just one second. Okay, back on track. We would like to make, actually this is the information I would like you to enter here in your project, Damien at damien.app, and make him an editor. This is done by going to, instead of currently used, we're going to basic, an editor right away. So that's that. We hit save, and we have this new access here. What happens next is that I get an email in Damien.app that is telling me that there's someone who wants to share a project with me, and if I click OK, the project would appear here in my console. Right now, um, this would be ideal because that way anything that I work for your business could come straight into the how can I say this, your cloud, whatever we service we deploy, whatever backend we assemble. I think I can just pause this until it finishes loading. OBS makes my computer real slow. Well, it did take a while, but I found it already on my Damien folder, and now I have access to this my project 46831 from the from 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 this other account. So if you do that, then I can go ahead into this project and I can create what we're going to use, which is the compute engine, and that is where we're going to host the Node.js. That is going to be your back end. Once that is taken care of, there is this one other task that we need to take care of, which is the pointing the server to that new instance. I may make a new video for that, but bottom line, what you do is that you go into your account manager. I mean, if you have someone to do this for you, the instruction is just go to the DNS settings, in the custom records, set manage custom records, and create an A record with the IP address. I mean, this is my server right now, but I will give you a new IP address that will belong to your server on your cloud. This IP address is provided by Google. It's static, and I think it's free if it's the first one. And what we're gonna do is that they're gonna create an A record to this IP address, and instead of www, you can write in here whatever you want. For example, if I were to create a record, as you said, what was that? Data bridge dot and type A, and then the IP address, right? So by doing that and clicking save, then in your compute engine, we will be able to get the traffic in the port, and that will let us consume it into the Node.js application and run it. This is what I do to serve my Damien.app server and the server that you are currently that we're currently using for the first format, the test format. So in here, I just run exactly that configuration that I'm going to install into your cloud, and this is executed with the cheapest and smallest processor that Google Cloud can emulate for you, which is actually permanently free, one instance of it forever. So far, it's been for a few years. And in this instance, I have running my Node.js server that takes care of all the data inputs and outputs. It's a long story. I actually use the app scripts to manage the assembly of the parts of the server, assets like code. I have a few blogs hosted in there, the domain structure, all that I have already programmed by myself. Let's say how to manage it from Google. So I'm just going to go ahead and instance some of this out for your server, and we will be able to have have it constantly updated without any kind of problem. And that's that. I hope you can actually execute on these instructions, and if that's that, then we should be able to perhaps get this going sometime tomorrow. I mean, it's optimist. Honestly, it may take a little more time, but well, let's focus on that. Let's try. Have a good night.